Hello and welcome to the Friday edition of the United Front Show. My name is Raz. Hope everybody's doing well and hope you're excited about the weekend. Well, if you recall on Wednesday, I talked about how we were going to discuss the Manchester United team and what our depth looks like and what areas we need to strengthen. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. And before we do, actually, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's start with the goalie position, David De Gea. Obviously, he's come under a lot of scrutiny here lately, has had some errors. If you ask me, I think that he is still the best goalie that we have. Dean Henderson obviously has done a fantastic job while on loan at Sheffield United. I think Dino needs maybe one more good season, whether it be at Sheffield United or he can come to United and see if he can challenge De Gea. So starting next season, where we are going to be playing in the Champions League and we're going to be playing some tough teams in the Premier League as well and other competitions, I say that we're going to stick by David De Gea. Let's go with right back. Right back, obviously, Wan-Bissaka has done a fantastic job. He played a lot of games. As you could see towards the end of the season, he was very, very tired. Covering Wan-Bissaka is Diogo Dalot, very injury prone. In the event Wan-Bissaka is down and Diogo Dalot is injured, the only other cover that we've got is Fosu-Mensah, who really is a utility type of guy. I think he can do a job there. He can do a job both on the left and on the right. But so that's a position that I really wouldn't worry about too much right now. But it's one to definitely keep keep an eye on. Let's talk about the center defenders. Obviously, we've got Victor Lindelof and we've got Harry Maguire. Victor Lindelof and Maguire have had their moments. You know, there have been games where they played really, really well, especially when we went on that long 19-game unbeaten streak. I mean, they showed that, you know, they had the ability to do it, and there were some games where they were a little bit exposed, obviously. Victor Lindelof, in terms of the cover that we have for him, we've got Eric Bailly. Eric Bailly is injury prone, so you really can't call him a cover because Victor Lindelof gets hurt, Eric Bailly comes in, plays 2 consecutive games, and then he's injured. Then we got to think about the next person that comes in, right? So in the event Victor Lindelof is out, Eric Bailly is out, the only other cover that we have is really Mengi, I think. And Mengi, Teden Mengi is an 18-year-old player who plays in the reserves, about 6 foot tall. So he has the ability to play the ball out from the back and, has the ability to really make a good pass. So I think that it's okay, but you know what? Think about the fact that we're playing in the Champions League. We're going to be playing against Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea, and whoever else is going to improve. I think that's asking quite a bit for an 18-year-old. We need to ease him in. Harry Maguire, same thing. Maguire has been, everybody's been talking about the Lindelof position. For some reason, he's had more scrutiny than Maguire. In my opinion, I think that if Harry Maguire goes down, we're in trouble, simply because he's played a lot of games, just like Wan-Bissaka. And obviously, he was tired as well towards the end of the season. So looking at that, I mean, the only cover that we have for Harry Maguire is Phil Jones. Yeah. So we definitely need some help in the middle of the park there in defense. Sorry. Left back, I think it's one of our strongest positions. I mean, we've got Luke Shaw, who's had a phenomenal season. He's done really well until he got injured here not too long ago. Then we've got Brandon Williams, who's really grown and has had some opportunities and really grabbed the opportunities with both arms. So I think that position, we are good. I think we're safe for now. Again, looking at Brandon Williams in the event Luke Shaw gets hurt, is he able to perform in the Champions League against some of the best teams? We've got our utility guy, Fosu-Mensah, who with a few games, on his belt, he'll be able to do well. I forgot one more person, actually, as a cover for Lindelof, Axel Tuanzebe. Obviously, Tuanzebe, very similar story to Bailly, Dalot, and, a few others that we have. Jones, injury prone. Would like to see him get some game time. Right in front of the back four, we've got Nemanja Matic and Paul Pogba. Obviously, Matic, we've got good cover in Fred and McTominay. Those two just need to gain more confidence. They need to understand the role a little bit better in order to replicate some of the work that Matic is able to produce. Paul Pogba is a concern for me, simply because once he goes down, that means we have to bring Bruno Fernandes in. If Bruno Fernandes is not able to come in, then we also have Andreas Pereira. Andreas Pereira against some of the better teams out there? I'm not really sure. That's because he hasn't had a lot of game time. So that's an area that I'll probably look to strengthen, simply because we want Bruno Fernandes up there because of his creativity, his ability to, create space, and his ability to make something out of nothing. That's very, very important attribute. Let's talk about the front three and the players in front of Pogba and Matic. So we've got Rashford on the left, we've got Bruno in the middle, and we also have Greenwood on the right. Right side, obviously, lots of talk. Jadon Sancho coming in. If Jadon Sancho comes in, then what happens with Greenwood? Well, Greenwood is a very versatile player. He has the ability to push Rashford on the left. He also has the ability to push Martial in front. So that means we will actually benefit from better games from Rashford, because then he knows that he doesn't want to lose his spot to Greenwood. Martial will do the same. He won't want to lose his spot to Greenwood. So that's a good problem to have. The cover for... on the right side, we also have Dan James. So Dan James obviously needs to up his game. Bruno Fernandes right in the middle there. The only cover that we've got is Mata. In the event Bruno Fernandes is not playing and Mata is not playing for whatever reason, we've got Pogba. We can move Pogba up in that position, and he can do the job as well. So I look at that as an opportunity area as well. Lingard, where does Lingard fall? I think Lingard will probably fall on the right-hand side as well. He can maybe play a little bit on the left, or maybe a little bit of number 8, that same area-ish. We don't know what's going to happen with Lingard, so let's leave that one alone. On the right, on the left, we talked about it, Marcus Rashford. The only competition that he would have, obviously, would be Greenwood and Chong. So let's not forget about Tahith Chong. He can operate in that area as well. So that's yet to be seen. And then final position that we've got, obviously, is up top. Number 9, Anthony Martial. Huge improvement over last year. Both him and Rashford have operated very well. Martial's challenger is Igalo, obviously. Rashford can, challenge him as well. And they are interchangeable because they both start, so it's not really a challenge. But we also have Greenwood as well. So I think that getting another forward would be very, very important and very beneficial to our team, especially looking at how important each and every game is going to be. So apart from that, I know we went through that very, very quickly. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I look forward to speaking with you on Monday. I am out.